In this video we will discuss some scary but true stalking stories. Have you ever had an experience with a stalker? Let us know in the comments. Case 1. Rebecca Schaeffer. Background: Rebecca Schaeffer was a promising young actress known for her role in the TV series My Sister Sam. In 1989, she was tragically murdered by an obsessed fan named Robert John Bardo. Bardo had developed an unhealthy obsession with Schaeffer after seeing her on television and had been stalking her for 3 years before the murder. He was able to obtain her home address through a private investigator and subsequently shot her at her doorstep. Case 2. John Hinckley Jr. Background: John Hinckley Jr. gained infamy for his attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan in 1981. His motivation stemmed from an obsession with actress Jodie Foster, whom he had fixated on after seeing her in the film Taxi Driver. Hinckley believed that by committing a high-profile act, he could impress Foster and win her affection. His stalking behaviors towards Foster were well documented, including writing her letters and following her to college events. Case 3. Laura Black. Background: Laura Black, also known as the Melanie Griffith stalker, developed an obsession with actress Melanie Griffith in the late 1980s. Black began stalking Griffith after seeing her in the film Body Double. She sent numerous letters and gifts to Griffith's home, made threatening phone calls, and even broke into Griffith's home. Black's obsession with Griffith escalated to the point where she was arrested and eventually served time in prison for her stalking behaviors. Case 4. Margaret Mary Ray. Background: Margaret Mary Ray gained notoriety for stalking talk show host David Letterman during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Ray was diagnosed with schizophrenia and became fixated on Letterman, believing they were married and had a son together. She repeatedly broke into Letterman's home and was arrested several times for stalking-related offenses. Case 5. Done at Night. Background: Done at Night became infamously known for stalking and harassing actor Michael Douglas and his wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones, in the early 2000s. Knight sent threatening letters to the couple and made phone calls, expressing her desire to harm Zeta-Jones. She was eventually arrested and sentenced to prison for her actions. Case 6. Gunilla Persson. Background: Gunilla Persson, a Swedish actress, stalked Princess Madeleine of Sweden during the 1990s. Persson repeatedly tried to approach the princess, sent her letters and gifts, and appeared uninvited at public events. Her stalking behavior led to legal consequences and a restraining order. Case 7. Shannon Richardson. Background: Shannon Richardson, an actress, gained attention for mailing ricin-laced letters to former President Barack Obama and then New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg in 2013. Richardson had previously falsely accused her estranged husband of sending the letters as part of a plot to frame him, but investigators discovered she was the perpetrator due to her obsession with gaining attention and notoriety. Case 8. Suzanne Rasha. Background: Suzanne Rasha, a Hungarian actress, stalked actor John Cusack for several years during the early 2000s. Rasha sent letters and packages to Cusack, repeatedly tried to approach him at public events, and even traveled to his home. She was arrested multiple times for stalking-related offenses. Case 9. Gwyneth Paltrow stalker. Background: In the late 1990s, Gwyneth Paltrow was stalked by Dante Soyu, who sent her hundreds of letters, many of them sexually explicit and disturbing. Soyu also attempted to deliver gifts to Paltrow and appeared at her parents' home. He was arrested and convicted of stalking in 2000. Case 10. Julie Christie stalker. Background: Julie Christie, the British actress, was stalked by a fan named Derek Stewart for over a decade. Stewart sent numerous letters and gifts to Christie, visited her homes in the UK and US, and attempted to confront her in public places. He was eventually arrested and received a restraining order. Case 11. Dorothy Stratton stalker. Background: Dorothy Stratton, a Canadian model and actress, was stalked by Paul Snider, her estranged husband. Snyder became increasingly obsessive and controlling, leading to Stratton seeking a divorce. In 1980, Snyder tragically murdered Stratton and then took his own life. Case 12, Sarah McLachlan Stalker. Background: Canadian singer-songwriter Sarah McLachlan was stalked by Uwe Vandriai, who harassed her with letters and phone calls between 1994 and 1995. Vandriai believed he was in a relationship with McLachlan and even tried to contact her family and friends. He was eventually arrested and sentenced to probation. Case 13, Joss Stone Stalker. Background: in 2011, British soul singer Joss Stone was targeted by two men, Junior Bradshaw and Kevin Liverpool, who were planning to rob and murder her. The men were found near Stone's home with weapons, including a samurai sword, and were subsequently arrested and convicted of conspiracy to commit murder. Case 14, Bjork Stalker. Background: Ricardo Lopez, a fan of Icelandic singer Bjork, became obsessed with her and sent her a letter bomb in 1996. Lopez recorded over 18 hours of video diaries detailing his obsession and his plans to harm Bjork before committing suicide. The bomb was intercepted by police before it reached Bjork. Case 15, Catherine Zeta-Jones Stalker. Background: Done at Night, previously mentioned, also targeted actress Catherine Zeta-Jones with threatening letters and phone calls between 2003 and 2004. Knight's obsession with Zeta-Jones led to her arrest and eventual conviction for stalking-related charges. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.